There's this thing on Glee called Mashup, where two things that don't go together make one great song.
Mashing things up is popular on the radio, and it is popular in food. For some odd reason, taking two things everyone knows and loves and putting them together really tickles people's fancy. Here are the craziest and most exciting 10 food mashups that will blow your mind.
Mind blown.
Taco Bell Doritos Locos Tacos and Tacos Chips.
Don't you know I'm loco?
This Doritos and Taco Bell team-up really hits it out of the park. Like, really, out of the park. Off the field, over the fence, across the street, through the neighboring lawns, across town, into the next country, and beyond. This mashup is so good and did so well. Taco Bell Doritos Locos and Doritos Locos Tacos Chips launched in March of 2012 and quickly became the chain's best-selling product. Taco Bell stated that they sold 100 million Doritos Locos Tacos in only 10 weeks. That is craziness.
Wow, that's pretty crazy, Rick.
This idea sprung up, surely among many others, in a brainstorming session at Taco Bell headquarters. The company wanted to find something really extraordinary for their 50th anniversary. They wanted to stay hip and reach younger audiences. Nothing like bringing two favorites together to reach those audiences and many more. Right? This mashup exceeded everyone's expectations. It disrupted the fast food market and marked that 50th anniversary in the best way possible.
Best birthday ever!
Burger King Mac and Cheetos.
Smithers, the Cheetos.
Next on the list is the Burger King Mac and Cheetos. Yes, it is a triple threat. It combines Burger King, love it, mac and cheese, love it, and Cheetos. Love it. So really, there was no way this thing could fail. Much like the Doritos and Taco Bell mashup that did wonderfully on the market, the Burger King Mac and Cheetos launched for a limited time and sold out within a few weeks. Well done.
You go, Glen Coco.
If you missed it, then sorry to say, but you snooze, you lose. The first launch of these delicious and mushy treats was in June of 2016, but thankfully it gets relaunched every now and then. So if you were snoozing last time, be careful or you will miss it again. Everyone has to be on the lookout. Stay ready, much like a real-life cheetah would be, because when it is time to pounce on these bad boys, you need to be there. If you don't channel your inner wildcat, you might miss them, yet again. But never fear, this mashup is so popular that it wouldn't make sense for Burger King to let them die out completely. Stay cheetah ready for the Burger King Mac and Cheetos.
Be prepared.
Dunkin' Donuts Donut Sandwich.
Steak and donut sandwich, please.
Okay, this one is for all those people out there who never know if they should order the sweet breakfast option or the savory breakfast option. You know who you are. You know we're talking about you if you get to the magnificent brunch place that you found on Instagram and is super trendy, and you spend 15 minutes on the menu oscillating between the Eggs Benedict or the buttermilk chocolate pancakes. Sweet or savory. You know we are talking about you if this decision almost kills you, and even after you have ordered, you are regretting it and wishing you had taken the other option. But gosh, you just weren't sure. If you identify with this at all, then take a deep breath and let it go, because your problems are behind you. Well, at Dunkin' Donuts at least. Dunkin' Donuts mashed up donuts and a breakfast sandwich.
Donut.
While this may be the solution to many people's breakfast turmoil, the question is, will this flavor combo work for you? For many people, it does. They enjoy the soft and sticky glazed donut and the crispy bacon. They enjoy the party this creates in the mouth. Others feel that this combo should come in the form of a combo and not actually be combined. That's fair, to each their own. But mark our words. If you identified as an undecided breakfast orderer, then this will very likely be the mashup you've been waiting for. Dunkin' Donuts really tried something new with this item, and for that, we appreciate the effort. We applaud the dedication to customer satisfaction.
You're doing a really good job.
Cinnabon's Pizzabon.
We can split a Cinnabon.
Close your eyes and take a minute to think about being under 10 years old. At home, watching cartoons, the floor is probably made of lava, and you are living your best life. Then You smell it. You smell the sweet and rich scent of cinnamon buns. You know what they will taste like, and you are gearing up to be licking the stickiness off your fingers. Nothing beats that, right? Now try this. Close your eyes again and take a minute to think about it being pizza day with all your friends. We've all had a pizza party at some point. Maybe it was a birthday party. Maybe it was at school and you won the pizza day on merit. Or maybe you were simply treating yourselves. You can smell the cheesiness wafting from the box as you open it to take a slice. You and all your friends share pizza. You eat and laugh and have fun.
Pizza time.
Now, imagine you could have that at home, Saturday morning, the floor is made of lava feeling, and the eating pizza with all of your friends feeling. Well, your friends at Cinnabon made that very thing happen with their Pizzabon. It's basically a cinnamon bun shape and cinnamon bun dough with tomato sauce, cheese, and pepperoni on top. This amazing creation tastes similar to a regular pizza, but looks like a cinnamon bun. Unfortunately, these are not easy to come by. They were a very limited release, but due to its uniqueness, we're hoping it surfaces again so more people get to try this once-in-a-lifetime creation.
Once in a lifetime.
Denny's Fried Cheese Melt.
Fried cheese.
Denny's fried cheese melt is next on the list for mashups that will blow your mind. Because really, why didn't you think about this one first? Cheese sticks, yummy. Grilled cheese sandwiches, extra yummy. And of course, you could put cheese sticks between two pieces of bread to make a grilled cheese sandwich. But no one thought about that. No one until Denny's. While this mashup does seem ingenious, it has been discontinued. That doesn't mean this is stopping you from trying it at home. It also doesn't mean that this sandwich wasn't extraordinary.
This is the most amazing grilled cheese sandwich ever made, okay?
Maybe it just hovered between the appetizer menu and the main course menu, and people didn't know what to do. If you want to recreate exactly what Denny's did with the mozzarella stick grilled cheese sandwich at home, then serve it with a side of fries and marinara sauce. You can even charge your friends. Denny's priced it at $4. Go ahead and have a flashback evening and feature this mashup. You get to decide if you would put it as an appetizer or a main. Or if you're really crazy, you can put it as both.
Don't get too crazy, know your limits.
Carl's Jr. Pepperoni Pizza Fries.
Pizza.
Pick up your forks and dig in for Carl's Jr.'s Pepperoni Pizza Fries. Much like the trend for loaded fries, this mashup loads pizza toppings right onto the fries. This is a calorie-packed snack that takes a regular pizza night to the next level. The $2.39 cost is also very appealing. Imagine having a whole slice of pizza and a side of fries for that price? Impossible.
That's impossible.
Now you can find your pizza and fries together, and they are affordable. Carl's Jr. launched this product at select locations in Southern California, hoping to reach young millennials. But really, this mashup reaches a much larger demographic. If you are feeling adventurous, then try it at home. You can either put the toppings on as if you were dressing a homemade pizza, or you can actually order a pizza and actually order fries, and then scrape off the top of the pizza onto your fries. Doesn't that sound great? Carl's Jr. did a good job loading fries with a familiar food rather than haphazard toppings. This is a mashup we can trust.
Trust me?
I trust you.
KFC Double Down Dog.
Okay, we doubled down.
Next on the list is chicken wrapped around a hot dog. Never thought that would be a sentence, did ya? There is so much chicken in this order that KFC says there is no more room for the bun. What? No more room for the bun? But what are you doing with all the extra buns, KFC? Where are they going? Will we see a Wes Anderson movie a few years from now about an aisle of lost buns and how they worked their way back to civilization to reclaim their rightful place around these hot dogs? Losing the buns is the whole point of this double down thing that KFC has going on, and even though it might be unsettling, it is also a carnivore's dream. This mashup is so amazing and actually so exclusive. When it was launched, there were only 50 double down dogs available for purchase at select locations.
Brian, it's so exclusive that it doesn't even have a location.
So maybe you were one of the lucky ones, or maybe you missed it and are actively looking for this madness of an order to return. The Double Down Dog can be topped with your choice of ketchup, mayo, and cheese. Not more than that though, because you really need to taste all that meat. This mashup is as tender as it is innovative and should not be pushed aside. That being said, if you have seen some of the photos of this mashup, you might not be so impressed. Some locations might not have really gotten the advertised look that the brand had been going going for. It is probably pretty hard to get a piece of chicken to act like a bun and wrap around a hot dog. But don't let the photos online get you down. Not everything you see on the internet can be true. Maybe, just maybe, this tender mashup will be what you hope it to be and not look like some of the sad pictures. Fingers crossed.
Well, here's hoping.
Taco Bell Cheetos Burritos.
This burrito is delicious, but it is filling.
Much like the Taco Bell Doritos Locos Tacos and Doritos Locos Tacos Chips, this is a mashup between Taco Bell and a snack favorite, Cheetos. Taco Bell is actually owned by PepsiCo Inc. PepsiCo Inc. also owns Frito-Lay. So mashups between Taco Bell and chips have not been uncommon in the past, and we should expect many more in the future. This mashup is perfect if you are not afraid of a little crunch in your burrito.
It's crunchy. Just the way I like it.
The juices from the meat may mingle with the Cheetos, causing them to soften and maybe even melt into the rest of the burrito. However, whether the Cheetos are super crunchy or only kind of mushy and soft, they are a neat little addition that brings a ton of familiar flavor. Once again, this is a mashup that puts the combo together into one item. So if you are on the road and can't be bothered with both a burrito and a bag of Cheetos, then this is a stellar solution. Thanks, PepsiCo, for owning so many things and allowing them to mingle like they're single.
I shall now mingle inconspicuously with the guests.
Burger King's Whopperito.
Really? Burger King?
Are all of these mind-blowing mashups making you hungry yet? This next one is brought to us all by Burger King, and it is yet another twist on the fan favorite Whopper. The Whopperito is exactly what it sounds like, a Whopper, but in a burrito shape. Now, this may float your boat or not. Either way, it is a pretty amazing way to bring the Whopper to life. Don't you think? If you don't, it could be because your allegiance lies in other fast food chains that serve burritos.
It's possible.
But we have to give Burger King credit for a few things with this mashup. First of all, they succeeded giving the Whopper yet another form. Secondly, they are actually holding their own against so many different fast food restaurants at the same time. This burrito option can pull customers away from Mexican-themed joints. So now you know. Whether you wanted a burger or a burrito, Burger King has your back. Burger King seems to be the place you can get it all.
Wait till you see the spread. Anything you want.
Pizza Hut Cheeseburger Crust Pizza.
Pizza Hut! I go to Pizza Hut! Ha!
This one is wild and crazy. It is almost absurd, almost too far to be considered okay and acceptable, but it is just far enough to have us curious. This one is the Pizza Hut Cheeseburger Crust Pizza. Okay, real talk. Who could think about such a thing? Like really, who up there in the corporate ladder at Pizza Hut thought it would be brilliant to put burgers and pizza together? Or actually, burgers and crust together? Like, this is either the most ingenious thing ever created, or it is totally off the mark. We'll let you decide. The big issue with this mashup has been the reviews saying that what gets served in the restaurant is not at all like what is seen in the advertisements. Uh-oh.
Oh, SpaghettiOs!
But that being said, if Pizza Hut can deliver on this, then maybe all of a sudden you're eating a burger 1 minute and then having some pizza the next. That sounds pretty cool. We could get into that vibe. But it would have to taste good too. It would have to taste like a solid burger, and the pizza would have to be up to par with the other pizzas being served at Pizza Hut. So all in all, the Pizza Hut Cheeseburger Crust Pizza is really a toss-up. It could go either way, and even if it does flop over to the bad side of things, at least someone tried it, and now we all know what a burger crust pizza is like. Mind-blowing, no? Maybe not like, OMG, I need this right now, let me send a snap to all my friends, and more like, whoa, that was a trippy experience.
Totally trippy!
Hungry for more? Just tap on that screen for more great videos. And if it's your first time here, show us some love and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell to join our notification squad.